Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
This is 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review-Journal.
A suspended Metro Police sergeant faces serious new charges. We have the details. Thanks for joining us on 7 at 7 tonight. I'm Lena Bleets. We begin with top stories sponsored by Nevada Hand Silver Sky Assisted Living Community. Learn more at nevadahand.org. A Metro Police sergeant already indicted on unlawful detention, oppression, and battery charges is now facing 2 new charges of possession of child sexual abuse material. Kevin Menon was arrested today, and police say the new charges are part of the department's ongoing investigation. Menon was due in court this morning but missed his appearance as the judge cited, quote, unforeseen circumstances. His defense attorney said he had not seen the new charges. Menon is due in court for the previous charges on November 6th. Metro Police are investigating a shooting that happened at around 5 a.m. this morning on I-15 and West Washington Avenue. Take a look at the traffic jam it caused around 7 a.m. on the southbound side of the freeway. Police say one person was taken to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Republican vice presidential nominee Senator J.D. Vance held a rally in Las Vegas this morning. The Ohio senator said a Trump-Vance administration would fix Nevada's housing crisis by building, quote, billions of new homes by expanding oil drilling to lower costs. He also said the biggest driving factor in the housing crisis is undocumented people.
It doesn't matter how many homes you build, my friends, if you let in millions upon millions of illegal aliens who shouldn't be here, we're not going to have enough homes for our people.
In Business, brought to you by G-Bank, your best banking experience ever. 3 passengers on a Frontier Airlines flight that caught fire as it landed at Harry Reid International Airport on October 5th are suing the airline. The suit says the plane violently crash-landed despite Frontier's duty to safely maintain and operate it. Reporter Noble Brigham explains what the passengers say they experienced.
The suit says that the passengers were stranded inside the hot and smoke-filled aircraft for nearly an hour before they were evacuated.
Frontier said it does not comment on pending litigation. The Venetian and Palazzo Hotels partnership with Intercontinental Hotels Group is ending January 1st. The 2 sides had entered a 10-year agreement in 2010 that was later amended to a 15-year deal. The partnership allowed IHG Rewards members to take advantage of certain perks or use their points to stay at both hotels. The CEO of IHG says ending the agreement will have no effect on its profit and loss figures. In weather, sponsored by Star Nursery, your garden's partner for every bloomin' thing. Cooling down tonight to an overnight low of 60 degrees, then mostly sunny skies tomorrow with a high of 87 and low of 59. And the sunshine returns to close out the week on Friday, along with the high of 87 and low of 59. Taking a look at the weekend, partly cloudy skies with highs in the mid-80s and lows in the low 60s. Then next week, the clouds are sticking around for most of the week, a high of 80 and low of 53 on Monday, then a big drop down to highs in the mid to upper 60s and lows in the 40s for the rest of the week. In Health, brought to you by Centerwell Senior Primary Care. Discover primary care focused on you. Lake Mojave's algae bloom may soon let up thanks to the cooler weather. The National Park Service continues to send samples to the Southern Nevada Water Authority's water testing plant in Henderson to check for lethal toxins produced by the blue-green algae. Health problems possible from algae exposure run from eye irritation to liver damage. Luckily, algae is not a concern for Las Vegas drinking water because of advanced treatment.
Sports, sponsored by PT's Taverns, your place to watch all the sports action. With over 65 locations, there's a PT's near you. Visit ptstaverns.com. UNLV and Boise State, a huge matchup for the Rebels this Friday night, but what exactly does it mean for the future?
This game would mean that second game, the Mountain West Championship game, though, would be at Allegiant Stadium, which would be a big benefit. So the Rebels are playing potentially for that #1 seed in the conference, and if they want to go to the playoff, they're going to have to beat Boise twice, but that starts with this game this week for UNLV, maybe the biggest game in regular season history for the Rebels.
In your lifestyle news, brought to you by LV Craft Shows, has been bringing you the finest craft and gift shows since 1999. Visit lvcraftshows.com for our upcoming events. The Formula One Las Vegas Grand Prix returns next month, and there are plenty of food and drink experiences that are part of race weekend. LVRJ food columnist Jonathan Wright tells us about a few of them.
The Gordon Ramsay Garage, and the Poppy Steak Garage, which are Poppy Steak restaurant from the Fontainebleau. They're taking over some of the F1 garages right on Pit Lane, and they're creating food and drink and entertainment spaces for the 3 days. The Shoey Bar is returning to Bellagio. The bar has collectible shoes that have a special insert, and you drink a specialty cocktail, this year it's Red Bull, from the shoe. And that is, of course, a practice of F1 winners traditionally drink from a shoe.
For the full list, head to LVRJ.com.
Vegas Nation, brought to you by Station Casinos, STN Sports. Download the app today. On Tuesday, the Raiders signed quarterback Desmond Ridder to their active roster after putting Aiden O'Connell on IR after he suffered a broken thumb in their loss to the Rams. Here's what Coach Pierce had to say about the immediate plans for the former 2022 draft pick.
It's a guy who kind of like similar to Aiden, got thrown into the fire early on, played a lot his second year in the league, then gets traded to the Cardinals, watching from afar. Obviously dealing with the injury with Aiden. Just a great opportunity for him to come in, learn our system, and get him up to speed.
Sports betting brought to you by Las Vegas Paiute Tribal Smoke and Cigar Shop. The World Series begins Friday in Los Angeles, and the Dodgers are the minus 130 favorite at the Westgate Superbook to win the title. The Yankees are plus 120. In Game 1, the Dodgers are the minus 117 favorite and plus 175 on the minus 1.5 run line. The Yankees are plus 112 on the money line, and the total for that contest is 8.5 runs. Shohei Ohtani is a plus 225 favorite to be Series MVP. Aaron Judge and Juan Soto are each 5-1, while Mookie Betts is plus 750 and Giancarlo Stanton is 8-1.
Now for entertainment, sponsored by Arizona Charlie's with live entertainment every weekend at both locations. Go to ArizonaCharlies.com to see who's playing. Horror fans will get to experience the film Insidious as it jumps off the screen and directly into your theater seat. Insidious, The Further You Fear is a live theatrical viewing of the film where each attendee will go face to face with the paranormal beings and demons, making them a main character in the chilling story as it unravels. The North American tour is based on the box office hit franchise and makes a stop at the Smith Center on May 3rd of next year. Tickets go on sale Friday at thesmithcenter.com. Thanks for watching 7 at 7 tonight. Watch 7 at 7 twice a day, Monday through Friday, and search Review Journal to follow us on your favorite streaming platform. See you tomorrow morning for more 7 at 7.
Review Journal Studio, sponsored by Adam Kuttner. Get the maximum settlement as quickly as possible. This 7 at 7 update, sponsored by Pro Group Management. You're watching 7 at 7 from the Las Vegas Review Journal.